Hello, my name is Jimmy. I'm from What's on the Table, and I am back at here with my friend Michael Rogers and our other good friends, Terry Crowe and Mike King. All right, so Michael here has been playing this card game for a very long time, a lot longer than I have.
Yep.
But Terry and Mikey have been really getting into it lately. But we're still old school card game players, the whole table
Some
here.
people are late bloomers, man.
Played since Mana Burn.
So when I say recently, I mean within the last like three years. For 3-4 years for T Crow, and Mikey's actually just recent, really, last 2 years.
Doesn't stop him from spending money though.
You right.
Nope.
All right. Well, so guys, I'm gonna scoot back a bit so I can get a little bit of a panoramic view of the squad. No, we got a big table.
Panoramic in here.
We got a big table.
Tits, please.
I'm not far enough away.
All right.
Oh, you have to edit that off. I show my nipple.
I think so, actually.
I'm pretty big.
Well, I don't think we're big enough though for anyone to care.
I mean, that's not some.
All right, I gotta get back in because otherwise they won't hear shit. All right, so what we're gonna talk about here today is Zendikar spoilers, Zendikar Rising spoilers. So I think the group here can all agree that it's insane, the spoilers we're seeing.
I'm gonna spend so much money. I hate that there's so many expeditions coming out. But
So fun fact for everyone: the T Crow here is the group's resident rarity whore.
100%. I own that title with pride.
Man loves high rarity stuff, and honestly, I'm surprised you didn't get into Magic a lot sooner, just because especially with the alternate arts and full art stuff.
That's why I played Force of Will, because I had the best artwork out of any game ever created, and then they destroyed their own game. But now Magic has given me a chance to get full art borderless stuff, and that's foil and shiny and worth way too much money.
But it retains value, though.
Some of it.
A lot of stuff retains value. A lot
If
of
it's
stuff.
not heavily played though, like I can't.
Yeah.
I can't pick up like what's something garbage. I don't know. There are garbage cards that are.
Shivan Dragon. Let's say old school Shivan Dragon.
Like that wouldn't be a good card to pick up and like expect to maintain value. If it was super cheap, I'd just be like, I'm picking it up to complete my set, which is gonna be an issue.
Yeah, because like in the old school Shivan Dragon, like if it's in good condition, then but if it's not, it's in. Or even old school like damaged Force of Wills don't have a whole lot of value.
Yeah, I don't really pick up damage cards. If I pick up anything, it's always like closer to light play. Near mid.
I recently there's actually a card in my knight deck.
Really expensive.
It gives all my knights indestructible, but I got it for like $3 because there was a small little hole in it. But if you look at it, you can clearly tell the hole's there. But it didn't affect the artwork in any way. But the guy's like, hey, this card's damaged, and I was able to get it for like $5. The card's like $13-12 card.
Yeah,
got for $5 because it's barely noticeable.
I mean, I'm not super like against it, but
I know.
I'll tape it back to you.
All right, so okay, guys, so
That'd be awful.
all right, so hold on, rule of thumb. If we're having conversations, try not to have secondary conversations in the background because it fucks up with the audio.
Oh, nice.
One stuff I've learned while doing small editing and stuff. All right, but guys, get your phones out. I'm gonna go around the table. We're gonna talk to each one of you. You guys are each gonna pick 5 cards of the spoilers that you think are gonna be absolutely nuts, and you just tell me what format you think they're gonna be.
Green.
Joke's on you. Looks like you started with me, T Crow.
I don't have dibs.
What we call double dibs.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, there is.
I'm thinking it's mine.
Hold on. Did you hit him with the Thoughtseize?
No,
I mean, you are playing mono black, so.
Yeah, but.
All right.
Because I do have Inquisition.
You should play like 3. You should play like 4 to 5, like those. If you are trying to play control ever in that deck, you should always like throw
I'm
those.
not a control player.
Fair enough.
Not even.
Oh yeah, your first foray into modern was Infect, wasn't it?
No, Green Stompy.
Oh, Green Zombie. That's right.
There's no control about that. It's put Steely Champion on board and triple aspect of the Hydra him.
All right, Rogers, what's the first card you want to talk about?
Confounding Conundrum.
All right, let's look at this card. All right, let's take a peek.
Do I need to flip my phone around for you?
Yeah, you can flip the phone. We have to read this.
Look at this.
All right.
Comes in, draws a card. Land enters the battlefield under opponent's control. That player had another land, it bounces them. It basically stops them from ramping.
And 2 mana, that's really good.
Yeah.
2 mana enchantment.
Comes down real early. Not okay.
I see that to be a strong card in Commander. Even in CDH, it might see a bit of splash. Because here's the thing, even cards that Wizards are printing nowadays, they didn't have splashes in CDH, especially like Thassa's Oracle with Theros. Ugh,
Yeah.
that's a whole other animal, though. All right, let's go to Mike King.
All right.
Mikey, what you got for us? Which
Honestly,
spoiler?
I'm not an expert with Magic, but
What looks good to you? What looks nice to you?
Say love is Cobra, fuck T-Crow.
well, no. When I was looking at this,
Show us
it's
the card.
like the
Flip it over.
Omnath.
Oh, the new Omnath. Okay, hold on. Let me come to you. Oh, I keep hitting that.
As I said, I don't have that much experience with it. I mean, it's pretty dope, though. You know, I guess for like
Well, just read it off.
Commander
Just
or-
read it off. What's it?
You know, of course, when he enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Then, of course, they brought back the landfall ability, and then whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life. And if this is the first, I mean, I'm fucking up.
Okay, I'll read
Hit
it.
it
for
up.
you. All right, so whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life for the first time. The second time you play a land, you gain 1 of every color but white. And the third time, he does 4 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker that you don't control. Which, for that, first off, this deck here would hate that.
Yes.
I mean, you can play it, though.
Doing 4 to all your opponents. Yeah, you're right. You can. Definitely a powerful card. But and this is the third Omnath, fourth. This is the 4th Omnath we've ever had. So definitely a very powerful card in that.
I think it'd be cool commander, though.
Oh no, he's definitely be a very fun commander because you can also play the other 3 Omnaths in the deck.
Yes.
Elemental.
Which means, guys, the next time you get an Omnath, it's gonna be 5 color.
Ooh.
Because the first one was mono green, then it was green red, then it was green red blue. Now it's green red blue black.
You know, I can see.
Or is he white? Is he green black blue white?
Wait, him? He was.
Does he have white or black in him?
He's red, green, white, blue.
White blue. So they didn't have black.
But
So-
what happens with the 4th landfall trigger?
There's no 4th. Nothing else. Nothing else happens.
Lame.
I think
Yeah.
you're gonna hit 3 times. Well, you could hit 3
It's
times.
easy. It's easy in Commander. All right, T Crow. What we talking about?
We're talking about Lotus Cobra. Again,
I told you should have taken it, bro.
That's the easy one.
again with the landfall trigger, but it's stupid because it just makes mana of any kind. So it's mana fixing in any kind of deck. It's 2-drop CMC and actually worth it. 2/1.
Yeah. I definitely feel like that card to
Super
me.
excited about it. I'm really happy because it has an alternative art which looks way better.
Usually
Then-
sponsored
then,
by Magic cards.
Yeah.
So another thing T Crow is. So hold on, guys. Another thing T Crow was saying. I think this card is gonna be insane in just really obviously any landfall deck, but especially like cards like Windgrace.
Yeah, it'll be good for. It'll get a lot of commander play. People will be splashing green and just for it if they can.
They'll be splashing green.
I mean, commanders will change for that reason.
I feel like the commanders that already are landfall based will definitely become a lot more powerful from not just from that card, from the
But
set
just
as a
because
whole.
of the fact that they're bringing back the keyword.
The set
landfall.
the set as a whole, but this card specifically is going to be a very, if they have black in their color, that's going to be a highly desired tutor card.
Well, think about standard too.
Even still,
in standard, this is going to get
Oh.
splash.
Oh, it's
in
gonna be-
draft, it's going to be insane.
oh, it's me a busted card draft. It's doubling your mana.
Yeah, it just every time. Like whenever you play a mana, okay, get some free mana in the thing.
Yeah, because draft until recently was the most popular format of all of Wizards, but now it's
Draft
Commander.
COVID.
Now it's Commander, as COVID.
You can't really draft with 8 other people.
Yeah.
Somebody's sick at the table and he's like, man. They hand you the pack.
No death, please. We want to live. As much as our age group says they want to die, we actually want to live.
Yes.
Speak for yourself.
You got a kid on your way.
And
What does that have to do with my depression?
His girlfriend's like, please no, don't let him die. I need him.
I need to know. You're on the wrong page.
All right,
That's what I'm
Kenny Rogers
saying.
and coming back to
You
me.
need him to live.
As long as you got like a fat life insurance policy, that's cool.
Oh, sweet Jesus, no. All right, let's see what this next card is. What's this next card about?
Sweet Jesus, yes.
I don't know. You know, he's a world sculptor. That's what I know about him.
Phylath.
Whatever.
Final
However you
world
say
sculptor.
that, it's probably still
Phallus.
wrong.
Listen, this is a motherfucking kids channel, okay? All right. In his battlefield, creates.
just
Oh, he's just Avenger. He's a slightly cheaper and legendary version of Avenger Zendikar.
I don't like that it's a legendary, but I like that we got a cheaper Avengers Zendikar.
Yeah. 1 mana cheaper, but it's also green. It's also red green. You can make his own deck around him. Actually, I think he'll be a very interesting commander deck by himself. But even still in draft, he's a bomb in
This is
draft.
gonna be a fun ass
Absolute
set to draft.
monster in draft. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Like,
Use your words,
that's
Mike.
really good. You might just use his words. He's a man of few words, many actions, but few words. I lied. He's a man of few actions and few
The
words.
one I want to talk about is
But when he does them,
Jace the Mirror Mage. Do you think this is going to be trash? Or is it going to be good?
you think it's gonna be trash? 'Cause
Dude,
I
He
do.
said, do you think it's gonna be
Do
trash?
you think it's going to be trash? I mean, it's a plane. Well, this is the first
It's a-
planeswalker
it-
with a kicker, isn't it?
Yes, it's a 3-mana. But here's the thing: even without his kicker, he's a 3-mana for 4,
Trash.
who either nets you draw or he nets you scry just by himself.
I mean,
so
scrying is pretty
he's
powerful.
especially
But he's
scry
gonna kill
2.
himself unless you get like.
No. Scry is +1.
Yeah.
He has no negs.
And then, of course, when he enters the battlefield, if he was kicked, then you get it.
Only
Jace.
drawing. Lower your volume. You're gonna make this volume spike. But no, what Jason does is his
Look at Mike's Cheeto figures.
his draw. Yeah, I know. Let me fucking hold this damn phone. Cheeto fingers.
Why you gonna call him out like that, Tico? He on,
Because, like,
he
they're-
on
they're-
video, man.
They're hanging
Partying
around the
on,
side
you
of
know,
the...
like,
Yeah.
that time of the month. Yeah.
All right. God no.
Yeah.
Stop. Please don't. But
Alright,
no,
so Mike's excited because it's a Jace, not
Yeah.
because it's good.
I think
He plays double mysteries in his, or whatever the mysteries in his commander deck.
I think he's pretty. I think he's an interesting card. We'll see what
Still, I
we
suck
can
at
do.
this game, that's
I
why.
still, but I feel like a 3-drop planeswalker who
Can't all be
who keeps scrying you cards every turn can be very powerful. I think he's a very good card in limited, but he definitely is. He commander wise, I don't think he's great, but definitely a good card in limited. He might see some. He might see some
Standard
interesting
play,
things.
he'll see playing standard, definitely, probably.
What we got here?
We got Nissa, the Shadowed Bowels. I love everything green.
Of Shadowed Bows.
Of Shadowed Bowels, whatever. This is the ugly art. The other art is way better, which is what I actually clicked on. Look at that.
Right.
Look how beautiful that is.
That is gorgeous. That's
Although it should be
absolutely
dark
gorgeous.
because, you know, she's black. But
Yeah.
she has landfall too.
What do you mean
she
she's
could-
black?
She doesn't look like she's green.
No, she's
Why you
black green.
profiling?
Why are you assuming my
Yeah,
race,
well.
bro?
Wouldn't she be green?
No, her
She's
coloring
green.
would look better if she was
She's yeah,
like
it-
darker. Like
If the plants around her had a more dark
Like
tinge
she's
to
giving us
them.
absence?
yeah. So her landfall trigger gives her extra.
That's also
Loyalty
dumb.
counters.
That's also really freaking dumb.
So-
A planeswalker with landfall. It's stupid.
Yeah, well, I mean, it fits with what she does. Like
It
all
does,
of
but it's still
it fits in her archetypal mode.
Yeah.
But what her
The one
ult
only
is
video
what's
Mike
stupid
Yep.
because it lets you play a creature card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of lands you control.
Especially with the Azusa in standard, this thing's gonna be absolutely nuts.
Yeah, standard
remember
Azusa.
those.
You have
Yeah.
Green is still powerful. That's the
yeah.
thing.
It still has all. It still has its ramp. Paradise Druid is still around. All of that. So
The
it's gonna
Paradise
be.
Druid's rotating out.
Yeah, Paradise Druid. Well, no, it rotates with this set. But regardless, even still, Azusa turn 3, like you turn, there's still like there's probably gonna be some type of ramp card in this set. It's Zendikar. There'll be some type of 2-drop ramp.
Hey,
So
There's a land, like a common I saw that's a flip for a green land,
Mhm.
but you can also pay 2 to and play it, and it's tapped for a green.
hey, how come nobody's talking
Yeah.
about this guy though? This Craig. Play.
hold on, it's not your turn yet.
God dang it!
We'll get to you in a moment. All right, what's this next card you're talking about? It's not your turn yet. Okay.
Oh Lord,
I think this dude's from the Commander set or something.
Let me see.
Zareth Zen?
Yes, he is. I believe he's the new legendary. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not from the commander yet. No.
Well, this guy is awesome because he's got ninjutsu, but not ninjutsu.
Yeah, he's got pseudo ninjutsu.
And he just takes a permanent if he hits.
So he's just
Like, he's gonna hit.
he's a merfolk who just steals shit,
And he's also got flash. Like,
stealing stuff. So what formats do you think he'll be good in?
all of them that he can be played in, probably.
All right. You heard it here first. Mike Rogers says this card's going to be broken in every single
I didn't say it's
format.
gonna be broken. I said it's gonna be good.
It's going to be good.
Don't put words in my mouth.
He's going to be good in every... He's going to break
Done.
the meta. He's going to break every single meta ever.
No.
You heard it first. Mike Rogers called it out. So when he does break every meta, Mike Rogers will be able to say, I told y'all, bitches.
I already told him that.
He did. It's in video.
Exactly.
Like,
I also thought this guy. I thought this was funny though. If you can actually like pull this guy off and you kick him out, and he's like a 10-10.
Hold on. Okay, so he's a 6/6 for 7 who can't be countered with hexproof and haste. That's honestly, actually by itself, that's really good.
That's a bomb for standard.
Like even and it's a hyper bomb in limited, in draft. God, but no,
This
anyway.
set's gonna be fun. to
So if I
draft.
told you that, so Rogers, if I go, hey, his new card's a rare. It's a 6/6 for 7, but it can't be countered. It has hexproof and haste. What would your first response be?
Hexproof and haste.
Yeah,
It could still be countered.
can't be countered.
Oh, countered hexproof and haste.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
it's pretty good. It's like a faster version of Carney T. Doesn't have trample, but he hits immediately.
I can still interact with it.
Oh, you
I
can give him
put it-
trample though. You can play like that. What's that thing called? That
Yeah.
Garrett card.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of cards from my Ikoria that I can just give it straight up
Be
cancel.
too good, and then you kick him.
You can mutate him.
But now if I tell you
Sick.
for 10 mana, he comes on board with it as a 10/10,
It's 4+.
and he can't be countered. Hexproof and haste
I mean, it's still
and standard.
beefy boy.
It's pretty.
I mean, there's not,
boy got the beat.
there's not a whole lot in standard that can deal with him right now.
That's gonna surprise people though, because like
I think it's going to be a hyper bomb in draft. It'll be okay. It'll be pretty decent in standard.
All right, so sticking with my main thing, it's still green, favorite color. Another landfall trigger. But
Hey,
this one's
hold
a
on,
little bit
Tikro.
stupider.
What's your opinion on blue?
Fucking hate blue. Blue white's even worse. Fucking time walk. Time wipe. I hate that card so much.
Time wipe.
5 times.
So we got one
5
more card
times
after
in
this,
Magic
or
Arena.
2 more cards
Two
after
more.
this? Okay, so
All right.
I'm
So,
just trying to make sure I got my
Cute
ducks in a
Swarm.
row.
Basic Island.
Whenever I land,
Okay, guys.
the landfall trigger for it, whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you get to create a 1/1 green insect token. If you have 6 or more lands, you create a token that's a copy of him instead. So you'd be getting just endless amounts of this guy.
Yeah, and then every time you're playing lands, it keeps making more and more. It
Yeah.
gets out of hand real quick.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I don't know if it's gonna be groundbreaking like
Well,
some of
that's
these other
maybe bring it
cards,
into the Royal.
but it's just I like making tokens.
Yeah, green and tokens are this man's best friends.
Yes.
He's either hitting you with something really big or hitting you with an endless army.
Yes, endless army, doubling season in standard, please.
Harrow. I really ain't looked at much, but
Sacrifice the lands, switch life
Arrow.
from 2 basic lands, put them on battlefield tapped. Oh, they come in tapped though.
I don't
It's
care.
still worth it.
I mean, no, Harrow brings them in untapped. That's why Harrow is so busted. That's still instant speed though. It's still really
Yeah,
good.
it's instant speed. It doesn't matter. They come in untapped or
That's
tapped.
fair. That's
You
fair.
just do it on your opponent's turn.
Yeah,
That's pretty fair.
That's good.
So pretty much
that's good.
a redone of Harrow. So for both good and standard, but also just great.
They clearly couldn't make it to where they come in untapped. It'd be too good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's why Harrow was busted.
Yeah.
Especially in standard, because you just play 4 of them and be like, 1, do this, 1, do this, ramp for 8,
Yeah,
turn 1. Wait, what's the cost? What's the CMC?
3. It's a
Okay,
3.
it's still worth it.
That's what I said.
It was Harrow, so it's just like, all right, that's pretty busted. Pretty simplistic, pretty busted. Oh, thankfully that wasn't a dog.
Jimmy just killed a dog on,
What'd you-
on camera.
Wait, Mikey,
Mike's looked
The
at
thing- the
porn
thing
in
we-
between.
Mikey,
Yeah. Okay.
just zoom in. No, stop. Just, where is it?
I was
Valkyrie
in general.
Shield.
I was wanting to talk about all these like little like lands that have like all the little, you know, like we have the sorcery
That's
lands.
dumb,
the
though.
instant
Oh, okay,
lands,
okay,
and
okay.
whatnot.
That's a
Hold on. Sorry, guys. Everyone, we're all excited. We want to talk about all these cards, but my phone can only handle so much noise. Yeah, all the different the sorcery lands, all the. No, it's not. It's an Android.
Android.
Shut up. I'll simplex you.
I mean, these guys, like, even if you have the mana to sink into them, they're not really that bad. But worst case scenario, they're never dead. You can just flip
Yeah.
them, turn them.
So,
into
and
land.
thing is, effectively, these can be some of your land slots. Oh,
yeah.
fuck, your phone's weird. My phone doesn't do that. How come your Android's weird? Mine's cool.
This is this iPhone.
It's an iPhone. Oh, that's why it's bad.
Jimmy jealous over here.
Oh god.
No, because if I swipe to my side, I don't flip through my pages.
But in general, though, so mine's real sensitive. But in general, though, these guys.
Oh,
are
yeah.
like,
I think all the mythic sorceries that turn into lands, I think they're all gonna be hella busted just because you can just instead of you can make room for them, you don't have to. You can just take out lands because early game they're lands and late game they're bombs.
I don't think they come in tapped either. I don't think.
They come in tapped.
Oh, they do?
No. The mythics don't. If you pay 3.
Oh, I mean, it's kind of like a
bolt land.
a crappy shock land.
Yeah, but it has versatility though.
Oh, but yeah, you are taking the bolt though.
Yeah, you're taking a bolt. But you also get that versatility of because late game you draw a land. You don't want to see a land late game. You draw that late game. Oh damn, this land! Except it's not a land. Ah. All right, Tico.
All right,
wait, what's this?
We changed it up. We're going red this time.
Is this not
But it's worth it
green?
because it has the
Looks
landfall
standard
trigger,
trash.
which is what matters here. So it's
You ever play
Skewer the
standard?
Critic. No,
Which
what is
standard-
it?
what
It's
standard did you
which
play?
one has the spectacle? Light up the stage.
Light up
It's
the
light up
stage.
the stage in enchantment form with landfall.
When a land enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of your library. You may play it for as long as it remains exiled. What?
Yeah,
Well,
so
Jimmy, you
it's
talking
light
about
up
all
the
these
stage.
demons in this
But
set.
then its secondary ability is at the beginning of your end step. If there are cards that were exiled by it, put them into the graveyard instead. So you only have to turn to play it. But it's
Okay.
worth it because then the exploration deals that much damage to each opponent. So you're dealing at least one every time, maybe more than that, depending
So,
on how many landfall triggers you trigger.
Azusa alone.
Yeah, that gives you
Yeah.
the extra. So red green will be a thing.
Red green landfall.
This will be a burn in standard.
I think red, green, black. I think we'll see Jund as a very powerful color combination between the red landfall stuff and the Nissa. Golgari will definitely see a rise in prominence, but we're definitely going to see a lot of Jund play.
You can see that.
Just in standard, specifically. All right, boy. All right, Mr. Rogers.
Mine's not specifically a single card, but the thing I'm most hyped about for this set are these basic lands. The art,
All the full arts.
the arts are a whole step
keep it
above,
still.
in my
There we go.
opinion,
Perfect.
from like the last Zendikar.
That's
Like this one looks awesome.
Lord, look at that
This
mountain.
look at
Look at
this
that mountain.
plains. This plains has a giant tornado going through the.
No, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Through the
that mountain back there. Hold on, that right there.
This one?
That's gorgeous. To
Nah,
me.
this one.
I like
It's got
that.
a lava flow going upwards,
That's pretty dope.
and then this.
Oh, the
this
maelstrom.
whirlpool.
The maelstrom in the
The
middle of it.
person who
Yeah.
created those lands was doing acid.
They
No,
they
they-
were
they-
doing.
no,
they
they-
had
they-
some kind of inspiration.
No, they look like
going.
Zendikars. What they look like.
They do.
They just look. They just
I
look
really
like.
like. I'm not disappointed with any of the forests. The
So,
only one I really don't like is this one, this island right here.
where it's just
It
waterfalls
just,
coming.
well, it just reminds me of the Cup Island, and I hate the Cup Island.
Okay, that's fair. All right, yeah, it's pretty dope though. All right, Mikey,
Oh,
we got our last one.
this last one. Actually, it's this new mechanic though, the party mechanic though. Some of these cards are actually
Why don't you talk
busted.
about engine, bro?
Because you read this though, Spoils of Adventure.
Oh yeah.
You would.
Costs one less
actually gonna be
for
relic.
each creature in your party.
You read Relic?
That's kind of
Maybe.
busted though, because it could be like
Gain 3, draw
Oh,
3.
yeah.
There's a black
That's
spell. That's a tutor.
It's,
That it's 5 mana, but it costs 1 less for each card for each creature in your party.
Because if you kick
So if you have a full party,
I'm
that
thinking
card,
specific
the
to
tutor
fucking
spell
matter.
just tutors something, and then immediately you get to, after it tutors, you can play a card from your hand for free if it's converted mana
I'll
costs
talk
4 or
about
less.
engine because you didn't.
it's busted.
Yeah, I think this party mechanics will be very interesting, especially with the. I'm actually gonna have one of you guys look up a card for me for because
Gain 3 life and
draw
draw
3
cards
for
for
2 mana.
plus-
Yeah, the ceiling of that's insane.
Yeah.
Go up to the black. Go up to the white spells. We're talking about that one new legendary creature. All right.
All right,
Oh,
my
the
last
best for
one.
last. The best for last. Hold on. Let me adjust the lights. There we go. There we go. There we go.
It's like
Best for
scroll
last,
and there's my
legendary artifact, 4-drop,
Yeah.
Lithoform Engine. So this
the
card
trump card.
is obscene. Should not have been printed. We're big commander players, so that's what we're.
This
that's
is
what
going
this
to be a
is.
commander staple.
This is going to be a staple.
While it's in play.
The foil version of this is going to be obscene. It's probably going to
The
get
extended,
banned.
the extended art foil. It's going to be a high demand. It's definitely going to be probably. It's going to start off reaching. It'll hit $100 within a few months.
Easily
Until
before
it-
it gets banned.
Yeah.
Because it's going to get banned.
It can be played in every deck. it allows you to copy anything.
It lets you copy anything depending on what it is, and it turns the copy targeted permanent spell. It makes it so that they're not legendaries. So
Well, how does it do that?
that's what someone said. What I read on one of the forum things.
How does it?
I have no
insane.
It
idea.
would say it doesn't. It would say it makes
Yeah.
it non-legendary. If it
Yeah,
did.
it wouldn't work that way.
Because
Well, then I'm wrong, and so are they.
Well, they're wrong.
I was
They're
wrong.
wrong, not you. You weren't wrong.
Yeah, I was
You
spreading
weren't wrong.
my false information. I apologize.
Because Helm of the Host says it makes it non-legendary.
Okay. So maybe
And
they
so-
just didn't think about it. I don't know.
You probably shouldn't think about it. But no, that's even regardless. Copying copy your Avenger of Zendikar, boom.
Yeah, and it's a target spell.
Yeah.
So like, say
Angel
you
of Destiny.
paid 8 or whatever,
We'll talk about her in a moment.
Yeah.
That card, this card is definitely going to be a.
and if you target a activated or triggered ability, it lets you choose new targets for the
I like
copy.
these cards 'cause you-
Yeah.
So
This card
you can trigger this
absolutely insane.
Yeah,
onto
you
an
do that
instant and
bends,
copy it, choose new
spoons.
targets. So it's just like
Yeah,
it's gonna be
card's absolutely insane.
yeah.
All right, Mikey, let's talk about this guy here. This is the one I kind of want to talk about. It's this good boy right here. This is Tazri, Beacon of Unity.
Did you see that?
This card is absolutely nuts in my mind because, first off, he if you have a full party, he costs 1 mana. A 1 mana commander? How busted is that? That's pretty busted. Here's the thing, it says 1 less for each creature in your party. So that's an alternative casting cost. So wait, so the question is, would that also count towards the command tax? It says 1 less for each creature in your party. So if I have
But you
6,
can only have 4 people in your party, right? Because it's 1 of each type.
is it 1 of each type?
Yeah.
Okay, so then even still, a 1 mana drop commander is still
Right,
insane.
and then 3 and 5. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's not terrible.
And he's a 4/6 body. She. I think it's a she. It's like a she. to me.
There's a shield plate on the chest, so you don't know.
Well, she's wearing realistic armor, except for the whole drawn like face cover thing. But no, like her ability of just like making look at the top 6 cards of your library
That's good.
for 4 colors to reveal any 2 of Cleric, Rogue, Wizard, Warrior, or Ally cards. Put them in your hand. That's nuts. I think this card, it's definitely not anything like Najila or Kenrith, but it's still an insane card. I feel like, and being 5 colors makes this where I think it's gonna be a really powerful commander deck. Definitely not CDH level, but who knows? It might be. But there's so many different cards just in this set alone that are just powerful clerics, rogues, warriors, or wizards, or allies. But even in previous sets, there's a crap ton of those cards. I mean,
5-color humans, though, couldn't it?
oh, you can make it all humans, but there's also there's a demon in here who's a demon cleric in this set. Right there. It's a demon cleric right here. And I think this guy's also kind of insane.
He's not bad. I read him.
But my point is so you can play all kinds of manner of things for flavor.
It's only a 3-drop, too.
I know, but it's definitely. I feel like this whole set is a lot going on. We got landfall. We got the party mechanic. Party up. We going talking about
Oh yeah, that guy's ridiculous.
That's dumb.
That guy's ridiculous.
which guy?
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk Scavenger. It
Oh,
has 3
oh, no,
keywords,
yeah.
It's
Yeah, it's
3
absolutely dumb.
CMC. Like,
It's even dumber in Commander because this is opponent's graveyards.
What
So
about the 2-mana Death Shadow?
that's pretty good. What about once again I was talking to him about the tutor. The tutor that if you have a full party is 1 mana, and if you have a full party, it then allows you to play a card for converted mana costs for free.
I mean,
Free?
the Skyclaves. That's
There's
flying in first strike.
yeah, there's so much in this set. There's
Well,
too much in this set. We can't.
it's
can't.
3 Eclipse. Like that's just. Like,
Oh, no, yeah.
As soon as it enters the board,
That guy's a staple in that vampire deck.
yeah.
And look at this. This is why it's how good
Hector
this.
Markov is gonna get a.
This is how good this set is, everyone.
Back out.
Because each of us went over 5 different cards. Some of us went over groups of cards. Like you went over the lands. I went over a card, but there's still dozens of.
2 cards, Jimmy.
I did over 2 cards. I talked about the tutor. Yeah, that's right. I talked about 2 cards. Anyone else talk about? Oh,
3 because you went over the demon too.
I just looked at him. I didn't talk
I saw
about
you
it
show him on the camera.
briefly. Regardless, I mean we both went. We went under less than 20 cards, except for you showing off all the lands. But
Look, man, the lands got me hyped.
Oh,
that's true. But the point is, we went over less than 20 cards, And look, and there's still so much more we're all hyped about.
This set ain't even fully out.
I know we haven't said a full reveal, but this set is still absolutely insane. So,
There's our,
what is your overall the thing you are absolute? What is the thing that excites you the most about the set that isn't like a spoiler? Like what individually? What's this like?
Hedron crab and ruin crab.
Moon crab.
Yeah.
It's about to be busted.
So
Blue mill.
what's your most excited thing you're excited about in this set about the set?
Kicker's coming out. Like
Kicker?
Kicker gives them spells extra abilities.
That's true. Sink a little extra mana. All right.
When the last time they did kicker was like Dominaria?
Yeah. All right. What about you, Mikey? What's the thing you're most excited about in this set? It's not a specific card. What about the set has you most excited?
Oh. I mean, the little like flip lands though. I thought that was pretty cool though because you have so many options.
Yeah,
Placing
definitely.
your land drops with like spells, so it's not like
You're not dead late game.
I mean, they're not basics, but it's like, oh well. Sometimes you can't do everything on the first turn.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I think this set's going to really push for a more mid-range game, not so much aggro.
There'll always be aggro.
No, there's always going to be aggro. Mono red's always going to exist.
Mono
but-
red.
Green zombie.
Even green zombie, but even still, like I feel like this set's really pushing for
Green
more
Zombie's
mid-range,
probably
late game
really
stuff.
good.
But now, T Crow, what
Expeditions.
expedition? Yeah, I thought it was me.
That's
Expeditions.
120 cards. Let your boy know if you pull any, because I'm going to be looking for them.
There's 30. There's 30 expeditions.
Not for a playset.
Oh God! Replace it. None of us are thinking in that mind, but this guy is. You know why? Because he is the rarity whore of the group, and he wears that title
Yes.
with absolute pride.
Yes, Mike has all my lands in his deck. That's half that pile right there is lands that he borrowed from me.
Good lands.
And how expensive is that pile?
Probably $400, maybe more.
Probably, I think a little more because it's just.
It just depends. But
Yeah.
he's playing all 10 fetches, all 10 shots.
Yeah, it's probably it's expensive. All right, that's funny. All right though, so for me, honestly, I think Landfall overall is kind of what I'm most excited about. I don't really play many Landfall decks myself, but I'm really excited about it because I have friends who play a lot of different land-based decks. I'm not in the camera frame at all.
I'm just
Oh, I was about to say, damn, I don't know. I just wrecked myself. Dab on them haters. But no, it's definitely, I'm really excited about Landfall coming back in a big way like this. Especially, like, I am excited about new Omnath, but I think I'm really more excited about that green-red Avenger, effectively. Because I feel like I kind of want to build
add that to the list of decks I want to build.
yeah, I am the resident Mr. owns 16 different commander decks guy. I'm that guy. Varying power levels, but I definitely own a lot. And I'm actually looking at soon with my friends talking about just starting to build, not just my friends, but my friends, and not just these guys, but all my friends, about building decks, like building decks to sell to y'all, just to, obviously on not full price. I'll sell my homies on the low. But building commander decks and selling them, because I don't
That's
really.
a good dealer right there, guys. If I ever heard it.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
Free comics are good. It lets people get into it. It lets people who
Yeah.
are like, I don't know what